girl Yana, and I'm back today with yet another video. And today you and I are going to be taking a look at some videos that are so scary people try to get them removed from the internet. So if you guys are ready, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get into it.
Posted to the Chills Narrator subreddit by Hazel Gree, this mysterious video was captured on a dashboard camera while driving a dark road in Alabama. The camera takes it all in, capturing both the driver and his friend as well as the road ahead. The driver is coasting along the highway at night without a care in the world, at least at first. In a moment, a woman is seen crossing the road. She seems to appear out of thin air. She continues walking toward their side of the road undisturbed, her dress swaying in the wind. The driver and his friend both gasp and turn to look at her. The woman seems completely oblivious and untroubled about the oncoming traffic. The driver supposedly stopped to see about the woman and even called the police. The woman was never found.
It is so crazy to me how casually she is just walking down the freaking highway without a single care in the world. Something about this is definitely giving me ghost vibes, especially with the way that her dress is flowing in the wind. It's definitely creepy. And these poor truck drivers must have been so freaking terrified.
The Redditor notes in the comments that after doing some research, they discovered that on this very stretch of road, a woman wearing a prom dress without shoes and carrying a black backpack had her life taken by a car driving by. That's exactly what this young woman is wearing. Coincidence? There's no such thing.
That is definitely not a coincidence. She is literally wearing a prom dress with a black backpack. So I really do think it's safe to say this was not just a regular person. This is the spirit of that girl still walking up and down that highway, which is honestly kind of sad.
Published in September of 2011, the scary video shows a news clip out of Guatemala. The breaking news story reveals a creepy pig mutant that was recently born there. The creature has a strange, bulbous cranium, no eyes, and its mouth hangs open, revealing a tongue and two small teeth. The pig mutant was born in Santa Cruz El Chol after unidentifiable lights were spotted in the sky, leading some people to believe that the two oddities are connected. Although scientists haven't ruled out environmental pollution or genetic disorders, those who lean heavily into the supernatural theorize that extraterrestrials are responsible for this creature's existence. Whether extraterrestrials or mutations, imagine being the farmer who received this poor guy in a litter of piglets.
You're telling me this could potentially be an alien pig? That is the first time I have ever heard of something like that. I honestly really feel bad for it because it does not look like it is having a great time. We obviously have no way of being sure if the reason that it was born this way is because of pollution or some sort of genetic deformity, or like they said, a freaking alien. The farmer must have been absolutely shook when he saw that thing.
There's a new video this morning that some say may be proof we're not alone.
One of the holiest places on earth became the center of mystery in February of 2011, and this was just one of the many creepy videos to capture this mystery on camera. Published to CBS News in February of 2011, this scary video went viral when it first happened. The footage shows an unidentified flying object in the form of a bright light drifting down to the Dome of the Rock in Jerusalem. A man stands in the shot watching it happen. The unidentified flying object hovers there for a moment before shooting up into the sky. A second video shows the same thing happening from a different angle. Two different cameras captured this unidentified flying object, and yet this strong, incredible footage seems to have been buried.
The fact that this thing was caught with two different cameras goes to show that it probably isn't fake. It seems to be some sort of white glowing orb that just lands down and then quickly shoots back up into the sky. I'm definitely getting some UFO vibes from this.
YouTuber Aisha Shah writes, "Where have all the other videos gone of this event? I remember when this first happened, lots of videos posted by people who witnessed it. were online, both from locals and tourists. Where have they gone indeed? Their disappearance suggests there's something they don't want us to know.
Okay, the fact that footage of this event keeps disappearing is really concerning. Seeing something like this firsthand must have been an absolutely terrifying experience because it's just completely unexplainable.
Hush, little baby, don't say a word. This video will leave you speechless. Published by Rent Life. You'll want to hug your baby tighter at night after watching this creepy footage. Baby is fast asleep on his stomach on a bed. A blanket pulled over him. You can see the blanket rise and fall with the baby's breathing. After a moment, however, the blanket is pulled down slightly by an invisible hand.
That is clear as day. Something pulled that blanket down. And it wasn't the baby, so who the hell was it? I'm just glad that the baby didn't wake up because poor thing would have been freaking the hell out. I know I would be.
The footage sent chills down my spine. It clearly caught the dad's attention because he comes to check on his child, but can't figure out how this happened.
Oh, you're scaring me.
Well, did you see the blanket?
What are you talking? No.
Hey, honey, what's up? Are you okay? Yeah.
How can you protect your baby against that you cannot see?
Even the parents were freaking out. I mean, obviously, they just saw a freaking blanket move by itself. That is some scary paranormal activity.
Posted to the Chills Narrator subreddit by Lucky1196, this scary video should be wiped from the internet. While wandering through a creepy abandoned building, the man in the video is singing hymns of some sort. He is clearly terrified. He starts to repeat the same phrase over and over again while exploring outside. He suddenly becomes alarmed by something, and when he turns around, he finds the source of his alarm. A dark figure with glowing red eyes is hunched at the far end of the hallway. The figure takes some steps and walks up a stair. After that, he is out of view around the corner. The man runs towards the figure, still repeating whatever mantra he has to offer him protection. He turns that same corner and finds not the djinn, but nothing.
The glowing red eyes are absolutely terrifying, and you can just tell by the way that this thing is like moving around that it's fully stalking him. I don't even understand why he's choosing to chase after it. I feel like my first instinct would be to run in the exact opposite direction of it, but that's just me.
The truly scary thing is there's no way out of this corner, except from where he's entered. Was this a real djinn caught on camera, or did the cameraman give him just enough room to slip past? Either way, I'd be staying far away from that place.
There's absolutely no way that thing would have been able to get out of there in time, so it had to have literally just disappeared into thin air. I really hope after that he just decided to get the hell out of there, because very clearly he is being stalked by a freaking demon.
Many paranormal explorers hear strange noises in the haunted homes and buildings that they set out to explore, but this one is especially terrifying. Published in December of 2012, this group of loud paranormal investigators is sure to wake up the entire building. As they wander through the abandoned site, they hear a strange whistling noise. After a moment, a horrific scream wails throughout the corridors, causing the crew to skedaddle.
That scream is undeniable. It was so incredibly loud, I wouldn't even assume it's a ghost. I would assume it's an actual person that either saw something terrifying or is trapped in there. This is why exploring all these haunted places is so scary, because you never really know what you're gonna come across. Not to mention that whistling was super creepy. It sounded like whatever spirit was in there with them was trying to taunt them.
In the video description, the uploader notes, "Have heard that people have heard screams there before. before and did not know what to believe. Now I know it is not fake, and now we know it too. In my opinion, something paranormal is definitely going on in this place.
Absolutely. Clearly, whatever spirits are trapped in this place are being tormented, because that scream was really intense. That whole place needs an exorcism.
Home alone, doing some menial chores around the house, then you'd better look over your shoulder. Something is watching you. Published in August of 2021, this scary video will make you jump. A woman is hanging up her laundry near a window. She picks up her phone from the kitchen counter and checks something on it. As she turns back towards the window, she sees this.
Reaction is incredibly valid. I would be freaking out and screaming just like her. That girl was literally just standing there staring at her. It's definitely giving demonic, especially because it literally appeared out of nowhere.
A girl in white with long dark hair is hovering outside her window. She doesn't move or say a word. The woman backs away and starts knocking in a panic on an adjacent door, trying to get as far away from the ghost girl as possible. When no one answers, the woman turns back to find the ghost girl is gone. She approaches the balcony to look out. Nothing. Then she looks through the vent towards the bathroom, and a second ghost girl appears. This one creepier than the first. Who is this ghost stalker and what does she want? Maybe she just wants to help with the laundry.
I'm sorry, but seeing that through the vent would be enough for me to move out immediately. Babe, I do not care if you want to help out with the laundry. Please get the hell out of here. I'm pretty sure this girl does not want a ghost roommate.
This image has been circling the internet without anyone having a clue as to its origin. The image shows what I think is a ghost with one bulbous eye and an evil looking grin. His arms are unusually long and his shoulders hunch as he stands on an upper floor, looking down at his prey. And who is his prey? We are. Any viewer who lays eyes on this photo will be haunted by its image until their last day. And even more haunting is the mystery as to where it came from. If you know the source, drop a line in the comments section. If you don't go looking for it. You risk the shock at what you'll find.
Oh, I can promise you I will not be going out looking for this thing. That picture is absolutely terrifying. I'm definitely gonna be seeing it in my nightmares. It looks to be some sort of like deformed clown looking creature, and it's literally staring straight into the camera. I do not like it whatsoever.
The eyes of the Barton Mansion are watching you. Located in Redlands, California, and built on top of a Native American burial ground. The purchase of this land came with a curse. The land's new owner, Dr. Barton, was not of the superstitious nature. He didn't believe in curses, but that came back to bite him. Legend has it that Barton's entire family passed away suddenly and mysteriously after he built his big old mansion there, including his wife and daughters. This led to Barton losing his own mind. Some say he even spent his remaining days attempting to summon the spirits of his beloved departed. Today, visits to the mansion provoke a demonic face which is said to stalk paranormal investigators throughout this haunted house.
Okay, so a dude literally went absolutely insane living in this mansion and is now haunting said mansion to this day. And you're telling me y'all are going to investigate? I mean, you're bound to see some absolutely crazy paranormal activity. I feel like abandoned haunted houses are scary as it is, but something about a haunted mansion is like 20 times more terrifying.
As a 3-story Victorian house that also once served as a 20th century sanitarium, Barton Mansion has seen some creepy paranormal activity and hosted countless rituals. That's exactly what this group of teens encountered when entering the house in 2001. They had broken into the basement where they discovered a slab of raw meat circled by stones. One of them said it looked like a bodily organ.
Just don't touch it, alright? It's a piece of meat. Dude, these rocks are... Maybe it is a real heart. Let's get out of here. Dude, that is a heart. Look at it.
Ew, okay, so they clearly walked into some sort of ritual. Not to mention, this place used to be a sanitarium. So obviously it's gonna be filled with so many spirits that are trapped in there and just wanna get out. And because they're trapped, they're probably really angry too.
The footage captures September 18th, 2001 from 10:41 p.m. As the crew begins their investigation, the temperature starts rising when they climb the steps to the second floor.
Shut up, man.
Your heart races for about 20 minutes as they wander through the ramshackle home when they, at last, arrive at what they've been looking for, the paranormal. As they move to investigate further, another gargantuan figure looms, approaching them from a second room.
Okay, whatever that was looked freaking ginormous. I'm gonna go ahead and assume it might be the spirit of the guy who built the place. I'm honestly happy to see that they're just deciding to get the hell out of there because that's exactly what I would want to do. Like, after seeing something like that, you're probably not gonna want to stick around. You have all the confirmation you need that this place is freaking haunted.
He wasn't standing there a moment before. The sight of the creature alarms the crew, causing their collective flight response to kick in. While this video may lead some people to insist on investigating Barton Mansion further, others would prefer to burn the place to the ground. Which camp are you in?
Oh, I definitely vote that we burn this place to the freaking ground and never build anything on top of it ever again, because I feel like whatever you build on top of that land is just bound to be haunted because of the amount of paranormal activity and spirits that are already there. I say we leave this mansion in the past where it belongs.
The folkloric horror known as the rake is said to cause severe psychological and physical damage to the humans it encounters. No human is a match for the rake, as the creature possesses superhuman strength. Luckily, this rake that was caught on camera didn't seem to notice a human was watching him. This creepy sighting may be the mysterious creature in question. The scary video is set in a park at night. Everything looks normal for a moment when, out from behind a tree, steps this long-limbed figure.
I have personally never heard of the rake before. Let me know if you guys have. It's definitely creepy looking. It's got these like crazy long limbs and it walks around all weird. Definitely not something I would want to run into at night, or honestly ever for that matter.
Its stick-like limbs step awkwardly across the grass, while its cranium is shaped oddly and its knees are bent in an unnerving fashion. The image is jarring to say the least. The figure looks something like a humanoid praying mantis. Could it be the dreaded rake, or is it some other creature as of yet unidentified?
It honestly does look like some sort of praying mantis type creature. Also, it does give me a little bit of an alien vibe. Definitely very bizarre. But alright, you guys, we finally made it to the end of this video. Let me know in the comments which of these clips you found the most terrifying. I have to say, for me, the scariest was the one where the girl was doing laundry and that freaking ghost girl just showed up out of nowhere. That was like straight out of a freaking horror movie. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.